guys, I'm here in a small town called Minturn, which is about 10-15 minutes from Vail and about 10-15 minutes from where I've been living in Avon. I'm actually here today because there is a hostel in this town, and if you don't know, I have a lot of experience working in hostels for the past year. So I'm actually here because I'm going in for an interview today to work at this hostel for the summer, hopefully. So I was here about a week and a half ago just to come check it out, and I got a tour of the place and chatted with one of the guys that works there, but the owner wasn't there. So I got her information and sent her an email last week about possibly working here, and she got back to me and we set up an interview. So hopefully everything will go well, and I'll talk to you guys afterwards. I did it. I accomplished my goal. I ended up getting the job at the hostel here. So I'm now living in a town called Minturn in Colorado, which is about 10-15 minutes away from where I was living in Avon. So yeah, I'm out of employee housing. No longer have to pay rent, which is going to be huge. Okay, so now I got the hostel thing out of the way. Working at a hostel now. I'm not paying rent anymore, which is amazing, which is kind of my goal. I want to talk about kind of like how I'm saving money to continue my travels, because when I got to Colorado, I was basically completely broke. Like I didn't have any money, and so my main goal here is kind of become to save as much as I can so I can keep traveling. And I'm going to get into that a little bit, and the whole thing of working in the hostel and getting rid of my rent is a huge part of that. I'm basically working a full-time job and I have no bills. The only thing I have to buy really expense-wise is food and transportation now, and that's it, nothing else. So on those things I'm really only spending a few $100s a month, and I'm making, you know, I'd say over like $1,500 a month. So I'm gonna be saving probably between $1,200 to $1,400 a month, which is gonna really add up over the next few months. I'm gonna be here till October, which is just over 3 more months that I have here. So really for me, it's all about trying to minimize my expenses. And you know, before I was going to try and just work more at my other job to save more money, but to me it made more sense if I could just get rid of my rent, then it wouldn't require me to work more. And you know, the work at the hostel isn't very, you know, difficult. It's a lot easier than just working my regular job another day a week, and it's a lot less time, and I'm saving more money. So that made more sense for me. That was kind of like my number one choice. It's like I need to get rid of my rent, and I managed to do that. So yeah, I kind of felt like I was already working as much as I could without burning out, and to me, like, I will still want to enjoy myself while I'm here. And if I was working 60-65 hours a week, I really wouldn't have a life, and I wouldn't really be enjoying my time here, at least on my days off. So that's kind of why I decided to go more of the route of minimizing my expenses as opposed to just working more. My main goal here for the summer is to save up as much money as possible and continue my travels for a while. If I can just keep this going for the rest of the summer, I can save up enough to last me a really long time through fall, winter, into spring. My longer term goal is to start doing freelance work and stuff to try and make money to sustain my travels. I'm gonna get a bit of a savings built up this time. I'm gonna be building a website for a friend of mine this summer to make some extra cash. Try and do a bit more of that in the future. I think I'll probably continue to work in hostels because I have a decent amount of experience with it, and it's a fun job really, and it's always pretty chill. Yeah, I just want to keep the travels going and keep this YouTube channel going. I'm in a beautiful area here right now. It's just gorgeous. Like, hiked up here from the town. The town I live in is like down there. Don't know if you can see in the camera, but that's the town that I live in, Minturn. It's kind of the plan for now. I'll be here in Colorado until October. My plan is to probably leave around the first week of October. I don't know exactly where I'm going yet, but I'm working on it. I'm working on, you know, doing some research, figuring out where I want to go next. I have an idea of what part of the world I want to travel to. Just gotta figure out more of the logistics with that. But for now, I leave you here in beautiful Colorado Rockies. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one.